3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, I'm Mijke from Austria, Europe, and I'm on my mission to smash stereotypes.
And I'm Banks Helfrich from Florida, United States, and I'm here to attempt to answer your questions. Woo, the music plays through. So, good to see you again.
Hello, Banks. Are you ready? Question and answers?
Yes, I got a question here, and this question specifically is for you. Okay, you ready? Specifically for you, and it's somebody from your neighborhood. So it's somebody from your part of the country, of the world. And it's from Lisa, and Lisa says, Mijke, how do you handle being single?
Oh. Dear Lisa, as you can see, I have a very nice dog. No, just a joke.
Well, there is some honesty in that. I mean, I was just talking to a friend of mine who was saying that she gets so much love from her dog.
Really?
Love as in connection, take care of, the way he looks at you. I mean, you do get something from him, don't you? Nika's a girl. So you get something.
Yes. Yeah. There is a little bit of truth in it. What I get is some kind of company. So I think for a single woman, it's nice to have some company in the house or wherever you live or in your apartment. And however it is possible, if you can have a pet, if pets are allowed, it's always nice to have something to care for. And for me, it's not so much about getting love, more for having a conversation partner, having some beauties, thinking of caring, and it also keeps you, gets you out of the bed in times of quarantine. It keeps you on a schedule, and that are the things I think can help single women or women. And to come back to your question, how do I handle it? I just don't think about it. I don't feel that I have a label on my wherever where there is single on it. So I don't feel as a single. And also when I was married, I didn't feel like married. So I never was I never bought into that, having a social level on me. So I started the show with Banks, and this was the first time I think that it was a topic. Especially on the American side.
Yeah, we're very into labels. I mean, I'm not vouching for labels. I'm just saying that we are married, single, divorced, whatever. But however, Mijke, like, you don't see yourself with a label. So let's go beyond the label. Let's go inside. Let's go. When you said that conversation, you want to have somebody that you can have conversation. You and I have that. You and I, once a week get together and we talk. And people that watch the show, Lisa, you're watching the show. We spend about 2 hours, an hour and a half together every week. And then prepping the show, you spend many hours doing it. So there is a conversation that you and I have through emails, some messaging. I know that you like emails better than messaging. You do. You finally told me that, and I was like, okay, remember, don't call her, don't message her at like 2 o'clock here or 4 o'clock here in 10 o'clock there. So there is an element of conversation that you and I have. Yeah? There is a conversation, there is an element of intimacy that you and I have. And we have intimacy in our conversations. In our conversations. Come on. No? All right. What do you think? I see your face. What?
I think we have a different approach to that topic. Lisa, that's my recipe for being single. Don't get on the slippery slope when a guy tries to tease you like that.
I'm not teasing. I am not teasing. I am merely stating a fact. And I'm Nat right in here. I'm stating that. Okay. Let's explore this. You ready, Mijke? So you said that you have a dog, and that keeps you feeling good about yourself. Correct? Yeah. Or feeling wakes you up in the morning. Sorry, just flipped my computer. What I mean, your dog Nika cannot give you what you want as far, or can she? Can she give you what you want as far as a relationship?
She gives me everything I want from a dog. Once again, Nika is my ninth dog the ninth or 10th. Sorry, Nika, I don't know exactly. Dog in my life. So I was born with a dog. I was raised with a dog. I was raised as a dog because I learned running with a dog. So grabbing his collar or her, she's a lady, poodle lady. Grabbing her collar, this were my first steps in life. And playing on the ground as a baby. I had her name was Blackie. She was a black poodle, and she was my first bonding to a living creature. And from that moment on, from this early years in my life, I never was without a dog. So for me, a dog is a part of my lifestyle. And it has nothing to do if I'm in a relationship or not, or if I'm single or not. But what I wanted to say is, if you are single, a pet helps, but it can enrich your life. But a pet should never, ever be the substitute for wanting to be in a relationship. So that's Max mixes it up all the time.
All right. Then let's not mix it up. Let's differentiate between a relationship you have with a dog and a relationship we have with another person. Okay? So Lisa's asking why you're single. How do you handle being single? Like, maybe the operative word here is handle. How do you handle being single? There you go.
Yeah, as I said, I don't feel special because of it, or I don't feel that I have to handle something. I just live a pretty normal life. And maybe the only difference is that I have, when I need help for some things I can't do alone, or I can carry alone, or I have to pay a professional. Maybe sometimes if you're in a relationship and you have a strong guy, he can lift up something, or you can lift something up together. Maybe you buy something for the house, and it's heavy, like maybe a new table or something like that you can carry alone. And but there's no reason to start a relationship. You can ask your neighbor too. Yeah. So this is the only thing, and the rest is, I think, nothing special to handle. It is It is no life with this. I don't have the, or I don't accept this. Uh, yeah, this label or this thing from society. Oh, you're a single woman. Yeah, and I give the advice to you: stop calling yourself a single. So don't write in Facebook I'm single, or when you introduce yourself, when you come to social yeah, when you meet new friends or new people, and they ask you, like it's usual in Europe, um, don't declare yourself as a single. You're Lisa, just Lisa. You're unique. You don't need anything else. You don't need I have a husband, or I have a boyfriend, or I am single, or whatever. You're enough as you are.
Right, right. So, okay, so you go to a function. Let's say after the quarantine. This is hypothetical. You go to a function and you go with someone. Okay, let's say you go with a guy. Okay, for whatever reason, it's friends, it's whatever. Okay, and you're Lisa. You are Lisa, and you go to this function. And when someone comes up and talks to you and asks you, "Hey, who is this guy?" What do you say? Hey, this is Ralph, or do you say, this is my friend Ralph, or this is my husband Ralph, or this is my boyfriend Ralph, or how do you handle that?
Only the name, the nickname, or the name you this person wants to be called. I never uh, said this is my husband. Yeah, and he was mad about that, but I didn't like that, because there I have some, especially women, not in my age, but 3, 4, 5 years plus, and no, a lot of women who are married, and every sentence when they tell stories, or we have small talk, or just chatting a little bit, every sentence started with the name of their husband. So it's like, and Carl said, and when Carl and I went to, and Carl was hungry, so we, and Carl drove there, then I. It was always like Carl, or Frank, or Maximilian, or whatever. And I'm so like, oh, for me, it is so, yeah, it hurts me, because these women don't have an own identity. They are always he, and then follows the story what she did. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
And for me, that is sad, and I think you have to be aware of that. Um, Also, when you are in a relationship, then you don't say, "This is my boyfriend." Thanks.
I am not your boyfriend. We
Yeah.
established that season one we established that. Um, yes, you know what, I do like that you do not label. You refrain from labeling, which I really like that. In fact, I'm gonna use that. Now, and I don't want to take it away from you on you how you handle being single. However, I am also single too. And how do I handle being single? And this just goes out to Lisa. Lisa, I really enjoy being single. In fact, I got out of my marriage. I dissolved my marriage because I wanted to be single. I did not want to be married anymore. And it has been an extremely growthful experience being out on my own and doing my own thing. And how do I handle it? I must admit, I do on Facebook think I have single there, and I probably have it there because I don't know. It means I'm available. Hey, maybe it means I'm available. That's what it means. No, granted. I mean, what do you have there then, Micah? Micah, what is on your Facebook? Just person?
Nothing.
Hmm.
Nothing personal. Nothing.
All right.
Just my name.
All right.
Just the name and the coaching business and the ranch, the studio. So I have, I think, 4 homepages and all the social media accounts, the other accounts,
Mhm.
but nothing about my status or something like that. Never had. I didn't have that when I was married. I never had that because I think that's a personal thing. Um, yeah, Facebook, the algorithm, Mark Zuckerberg, and nobody in this world has to know. So
Right.
if you get in contact, you can ask, or you figure it out.
Mhm.
But as a first impression, no phone number, not where you live, or something like that. Not
Right.
so.
Right. Keep it personal. I get it. And the other thing is when I was married and I would introduce my wife at the time to other people, I would introduce her as her name. Um, Occasionally, I guess I would say my wife. I rarely just Lisa. Just this is just what I think. I rarely, when I'm with someone out in public, like let's say I'm on a date and I bump into somebody, I rarely say this is Julie, my girlfriend or my date, or I rarely put that label on it. And I'm so glad you said that, so that now I don't have to worry about putting a label on anything. Micah, guess what? Do you know what that means?
Yeah, Lisa,
Yep.
do you know what that means? I know it already. We are in season 2, so I learned a lot about the timetable in Florida. Lisa, I hope I could answer your question, and if you have any more requests, or if you have more questions, feel free to write us, and I'll try my best.
I feel like she's going to be writing us. Lisa, thank you so much. Micah, I'll see you next week. You and Nika next week, right? Okay. Bye bye. Oh, look at it. My hands are so dirty. I've been working outside. Bye, guys. I know. Don't look at them. Look at this one instead. Yeah.